Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do another top 5 video. This time we are going to do fire attribute decks. We did water attributes in the last one, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you want to catch all the other attributes and other top 5s coming in the near future. Let's just quick recap what it takes to qualify as being a top 5 fire deck. So it has to be an archetype that's pretty much entirely based around fire monsters, and we're also looking at both peak success of the deck as well as sustained success. So if it was good for a long time, it's just as good as if it was like the best deck for a short time. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it with deck number 5 that I think is the 5th best fire attribute deck of all time, which is Volcanics. So Volcanics had a very short stint near the top tier when we had Star Seraphs out, we had Volcanic Rocket, we had Tri-Blaze Accelerator, and we had Jeff Jones piloting the whole thing to bring us Holy Fire, or whatever it was called. Pretty cool stuff, but you know, it didn't really have too many topping successes. It doesn't have too many trophies in the trophy case of Volcanic tops, but to be honest, because all of the other fire decks in Yu-Gi-Oh are pretty dumpster fire tier, not lit like Volcanics, we have to keep them down. Close contender was Infernoble Knight, but unfortunately it did not make the cut. It doesn't really have any trophies in its trophy case either, so we're going to keep that one out. We're going to leave Volcanics in because they're cool. We got Volcanic Rocket, Volcanic Doomfire, Shell, all sweet artworks. We got Scattershot, putting in work in time in modern format, so we're just going to leave Volcanics as the number 5 spot because it was pretty neat. On to number 4, something that you probably won't expect this low when you're watching top fire attribute decks, but it's Firefist. When I think of fire attribute deck, I think of Firefist. So I was kind of hesitant to put it at number 4, but to be honest, at Firefist peak, it wasn't even the top deck. So we have to be realistic here. You know, Firefist was kind of relevant for a long time, but it was never the top deck. It was Mermail. So we got to leave it down at number 4. Even the new support unfortunately sucked, even though it looks beautiful, looks absolutely gorgeous. Panda, Elephant, Eagle, they look great. But unfortunately, the only good thing we've gotten from Firefist lately is Tenki. So we have to leave Firefist down at number 4. Moving on to number 3, best fire attribute deck of all time, Infernoid. Okay, so Infernoid came out, I think, around Duelist Alliance format, you know, with Shadal's because it's part of the lore. Anyways, it was really good from then, and it's been somewhat relevant pretty much until now, to be honest. So when it came out, it was good. It was pretty neat. Every monster is a quick effect DD Crow. That's really awesome. It's really anti-meta. You can run Lair of Darkness, Lava Golem, Monster Gate, all that crap. So that's pretty sweet. Then Decatron came out. Huge power boost. Huge power boost. Void Feast, also amazing card, came out to really support that strategy. The whole era with Grass Looks Greener, amazing. It's like made for Infernoids almost. Link monsters are made for Infernoids. Oh my god, if Infernoid gets some kind of Link support, make sure you have that decor on hand because it just takes like one decent Link monster for Infernoid to make it relevant. But yeah, all the way up until now, you can run Ishizu cards in it. So how cool is that? Pretty sweet. It's had a ton of tops. It's won some YCSs. So for that reason, we got to put it in at number 3. Okay, at number 2, I got to be honest. When this deck was relevant, I was not in the game. So I don't really know how good this deck is firsthand. But I looked at history of tops, and this deck won like a ton of YCSs. And I just had no idea it was relevant. And that deck is Metalfoes. Metalfoes is an entirely fire-based pendulum strategy. You may know Metalfoes because of Heavy Metalfoes Electromite, like one of the best cards in the ban list that we're just waiting to come back. But it's not going to happen. Anyways, yeah, Metalfoes was paired with a ton of stuff. Magispector, I think, was the top level of, you know, pairing. But it was also used with Yangzings to pop the Yangzings. That's awesome. Yeah, just the sustained success of that deck. The number of YCS wins, like I literally doing research for this video was amazed at how many wins Metalfoes has. And because I got back into the game in like 2020, and I think by then Metalfoes was pretty much phased out. It was a total surprise to me. But anyways, leave in the comments below, how good was Metalfoes? I need some firsthand experience, some anecdotal stuff. Let me know how good it really was. And that leaves us at the number 1 spot for best fire deck of all time. We have I have to give it to Salamangreat. Yeah, maybe there's a little recency bias. Again, I played with Salamangreat, but I did not play with Metalfoes. Maybe they should be switched. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But Salad, it won so many national championships. It won YCSs. It won Worlds. None of these fire decks can claim all of that. So we got to give #1 fire strategy of all time to Salad. It's kind of like phased out now, but it was hit by the ban list pretty hard for a while. Mirage got banned, Circle went to 1, I think, and Gazelle is still at 1. So, give it a little slack. But just because this deck can like OTK like nothing with transcode and access code, and then also can run like 20 hand traps and still have its full engine, is kind of nuts. And for those reasons, I think Salad will be great for a long time. So definitely have to put Salad at #1. All right, let's talk really quick about the dumpster fire decks that did not make this list. We have the dinosaur strategies. So we have Jurrac. Okay, we have Evolsaur. Okay, Evolsaur as an archetype as a whole, ass. Okay, but it did give us Dolka and Logia. If we were considering like individual cards, fire cards that would be, top tier all time, like Dolka and Logia might be up there. But because we're looking at full decks, full archetypes, it doesn't qualify. So, yeah, we have Igknights. Didn't do anything. We have Infernoble. Didn't do enough. It was #6, but whatever. Fire King didn't do enough. I don't think. Wasn't worth it to me. Springans. Springans is like absolute dumpster tier right now, but there is support coming out. Watch out. We also have like Lavels, the synchro deck. We have Flamvell. What? But yeah, there's out of discussion. So anyways, I think that's about it. Leave a like on the video. Hit subscribe for me so I can hit 500. Really want to open up the community tab so I can interact with you guys. That'd be a lot of fun. So hit subscribe, send the video to your friends, and we will catch you guys in the next one for probably wind attribute decks is coming up next. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks.